So, y'all, I was just at a place that I needed some personal me time. Took baby girl to swim lessons. She had a blast. She had a play date planned for that day. And how the universe aligned is that her friend's mom was like, hey, go ahead and enjoy some time to yourself. And sometimes that's literally all that you need. So I spent the day just unwinding from the first week of school, catching up on stuff, and just enjoying the atmosphere. I found this cute little coffee place a couple of miles down the road from my house, and I don't typically venture out, but I'm learning to explore, and it was much needed. It was much needed. That sandwich you see sitting, it hit. It was a chickpea sandwich, and I had it with some soup. Chef's kiss. But this is just your reminder. Find places that you can just unwind and have uninterrupted time without kids, without boyfriends, girlfriends, husbands, baes. Just to simply be you. So after the peaceful moments I had, I decided that it was time to go shopping. Y'all, I went into Dick's and they had so much stuff that my pockets could not afford. But I just enjoyed the peacefulness of looking at things on my own, not being rushed. I was able to take my time, which I'm usually not able to. Your girl really wanted a Stanley Cup, a new one at that, really bad, but them prices won't hit it because $50 for a cup, mm-mm. I don't need another cup, but this orange is super cute. How much is this? Let y'all in on a little secret. If you go to Dick's and you ask them if they have any like defective cups, and they have any, sometimes, not all the time, they will sell them to you. But literally, how can you see the price on this? But anyways, happy Friday. I look crunchy. It's okay. My hair is not unwrapped. I came to Dick's. First of all, I went to Burlington. I went to TJ Maxx, trying to find my daughter some back-to-school shoes, and we are severely unsuccessful. But we did come to Dick's. The budget was $70, first of all. I have a shirt, literally. We got these. It's like a mixture of a dunk mixed with Air Force One. So we're gonna get these as a starter shoe, and then we will $50. Baby, I'm a teacher. Where's the discount? I wish this cup wasn't $50 because it's orange. Orange is one of my favorite colors. But let's go to the register. They have all these cute clothes on clearance. Like, they have so much cute stuff in here that I would love to buy, but the funds aren't funding. So we are going to check out. Oh, Stanley replacement straws are only $12. I low-key want a new straw. Look at these straws. $12, that's not bad actually. But I will be back after checkout. Spoiler alert. The 6th season of The Resident, it was decent, but how you, the best friend of the dead best friend, and you like the dead best friend husband, like, make that make sense. Like, that's weird to me. Like, you know, everybody got their own, you know, everybody got their own way they live their life. But let my best friend try to come for my man after I'm gone. Baby, I'ma hunt her in her sleep every day. I just couldn't see myself making that kind of pact with anybody. Like, oh, well, something happens to me, take my man. Like, what? So, this is my favorite butter that nobody asked for. It's the plant-based butter. All right, let's get into this plate. Let's get into this plate here. I got my buttery, crispy cinnamon pancakes, 2 boiled eggs, and as my husband calls it, fake bacon, because I don't eat no pork. And we are going to dine. I'm not doing no ASMR with me eating. And yes, you hear classical music in the background because we play classical music for our pets, okay? I did a little bit of research. It says that when they're puppies, it helps their brains. Let's go see. She probably ready to get out. Let's see. Look at her. It's her nap time. Usually when she's ready to go out, she stands up. So I probably interrupted her nap, but she naps in her cage unless someone is going to pay attention to her, because she's still a puppy. And we've had a lot of accidents and peeing in this house. The only thing she hasn't done, knock on wood, is poop. She has not pooped on the floor, but she's definitely pissed. And so we will play with her. What time is it? We'll play with her at 12 if it doesn't rain. But I'm about to enjoy this food. All right, Car Chronicles. So this week was my first week back at work. It wasn't bad. I love what I do. It was so refreshing to see all my babies that are seniors. Like, y'all, I got emotional and teary-eyed 3 times in one day. And I was like, baby, what are you doing? Insane. And I wasn't as stressed out as I thought I was going to be with taking this extra class, because it can be a lot. Like, I literally teach from morning to afternoon without a break. And then the break that I get is 20 minutes from when the kids go to lunch. And, you know, that's not a break, because, like, by the time I heat up my lunch, sit down, scarf down the food, swallow some water, they're back. But other than that, like, back to school was good. My oldest started college. His first week of classes was good. My middle boy, he is enjoying golf and all those things. And my baby girl, she was living in grandma land with her grandma, because they don't start school until next week. So yeah, but plans for today, I really need to catch up. She ain't got no bra on. I wish I had the advantage of wearing no bra. I'm envious of all you itty bitty titty committee girls, or girls who have like perky breasts. Why am I even talking about breasts? But I really want to be a braless girl. It's coming up one day. But plans for today, I can't sit here and say that I'm not tired. Like, teacher tired, baby, it's a different thing. Teacher tired is tired, beyond tired. Okay, Bailey's supposed to have softball practice, so we're gonna see if it gets canceled, because it's quite gloomy outside. I don't know if y'all can see the clouds in the back, but they are quite gloomy. So we're gonna see if she's gonna be practicing. But we just have practice on the schedule to do that requires me to leave outside the home. Other than that, I need to catch up on my college courses, go ahead and prep my slides, and just go over like reading the book. I also need to edit more content. I did post my first video, super nervous. I just honestly hope that it reaches who it needs to reach. I hope it touches a young mom, an older mom, a middle-aged mom, just anybody. This week I did get emotional because Tuesday was the day that my daughter actually transitioned up out of this earthly place. And I was doing good. Like, I literally was doing so good, you know, just thinking positive. And then it was just like on that drive home, you know what I'm saying, that car ride home, that same car ride home was the same car ride home I took, you know, when I left her. And so, I don't know, I just got real, sorry, my lips a little dry. I got to get some good old Carmex up on that joint because I left my lip gloss. But I got emotional and I, you know, had tears in my eyes. And it's ironic because it was also, you know, my son's first day of classes. And so, you know, he's away from his mama bear. And so I called and talked to him. I try to let my kids do their thing, but I called and talked to him, and he was like, yeah, I miss my mama. And so that made me feel good. I was like, I knew you was gonna miss me, trying to be all grown and stuff. But yeah, I got emotional. And so saying all that to say is, as much as anybody wants to be strong, you have to allow yourself to be vulnerable in a safe environment. And I feel very safe in my car by myself with my music because I this is my jam. Like, I'm in the car constantly, from taking people to practices, going to work. I'm always on the go. And so I feel safe in this car. And so it was a safe and vulnerable moment for me. And I chose to have that moment, you know, that pocket of peace, but that pocket of vulnerability, and shed some tears. You know, it's a lot to process losing a child that you'll never see again. Like, literally, I'll never see her face physically again. I'll see her face through my children because they look alike. I'll see my face through her face through pictures and things like that. But I'll physically never be able to lay eyes on her, if that makes sense. And so with that, I just encourage anybody who is dealing with losing a loved one, especially those of us who have lost children, to allow yourself that pocket of vulnerability in a peaceful, safe environment so that you can release and feel good about the release. You don't want to release and then feel completely horrible. Like, get that release out so that you can feel comfortable in the moments to come. But that is all for Car Chronicles with Lexi. If you like what you see, you know what to do. Okay, like, share, subscribe, follow, all of the above. Living and Grieving with Lex. And I hope everybody has a good day.